and welcome to Awakening the Blog. Today I would like to contemplate with you this idea about what is an illusion. Is it an illusion, our lives? Is it an illusion, all that we see? What's really an illusion? Well, I guess the answer depends on our outlook on things and the level of truth that we want to delve into. Because what our eyes see, it's part of a reality. It's part of the physical reality that we all share. Yet, is that the ultimate truth? Is there something beyond what our eyes can see that is far truer, that is far greater, that is everlasting, or however we want to see it? I guess it all depends, again, on the way we look at things. We can compare things and then we can possibly decide whether it's an illusion or not. But in order for us to consider illusion, life, the material life as an illusion, we definitely need a contrast. And the contrast would be that there is an ultimate truth that goes beyond our own personal beliefs, that it's there regardless of our beliefs. And definitely I have come to believe that reality can be aligned with illusion as much as reality can be aligned with truth. Today, I was publicizing a service we offer here at our spa with acupuncture. And a lady wrote something like, "Oh, watch out, that's New Age. That is far away from God. Beware." And then obviously I thought about the illusion. And I said, wow, if I can compare her idea of acupuncture as being New Age, where she probably doesn't know it's 5,000 years old or more, older than Catholicism or Christianism, and her idea about it and how she's probably holding on so strongly to that idea that probably this is New Age stuff and New Age is devil stuff. And the truth about acupuncture, how it works, how it helps, in what areas in life it can help and stuff. And then I really thought, and I said, oh my God, how, and I'm using the oh my God thing, how amazing is that we can be brainwashed and believe it's true. Well, that's an illusion, isn't it? But just like she is grabbing so strongly to a belief that is not true, all of us have beliefs that we hang on to so strongly that are not aligned with the essential truth of existence, the eternal truth. And for that matter, we need to make a contrast between relative truth and eternal or forever truth, however we want to call it, the ultimate truth. And there is a relative truth. For instance, when you are watching this video, you are watching something that makes you have a perception of me, of what I'm saying, of my background. But as I am talking to you, I have another vision of what surrounds me, which gives me an input or a feedback into what I'm saying. And if somebody comes into the room where you're watching this, and you are facing into the computer, and for instance somebody else is coming in front of you and they're watching the room from the other side, they're going to have a piece of the truth of the room, and you're going to have a piece of the truth of the room from where you're watching. And you're going to probably describe the room in front of you as the truth of the room, and the other person that is in front of you watching behind your back is going to describe the room from her or his perspective, and they're going to be different. And then we're going to fight because our perspectives of the room are totally different. Yet we are holding both are holding part of the whole truth. So that is relative truth. Okay? That's relative truth. In order for us to understand the ultimate truth, we will need to go beyond our perception, beyond our five senses. We need to go to the abstract realm, the seventh chakra realm, the one that's connected to wholeness. And in this example that I've used, both of the people in the room would need to sit down, silence themselves, go inside and open up. By opening up to perceive the room, we would need to empty ourselves from ourselves in order to let the fullness of the room or the energy of the room feel us. And so we can have a sense of the truth of the room, the whole truth of the room. This is just a very tiny example that we can take it to major dimensions or levels to understand the difference between relative truth and essential truth or ultimate truth. There is a difference. And so our relative truths can be useful to us, and yet they are based on beliefs. And when they are based on beliefs, we need to examine our beliefs in order for us to feel or get a sense whether that belief is aligned with the reality of truth or ultimate truth, or the reality of relative truth, which is more inclined towards the illusion side of life. And so we cannot say that physical matter, we're here, I mean, we exist in this physical matter, and that this is an illusion. Again, this would be an illusion compared to a higher perspective of life. When we see that, yes, my physical life is a temporary life, and I would come and go, but there's more than to the existence than just this life. And all that we hang into is just temporary. And therefore, from a higher perspective, that would be an illusion. But from our human perspective, this is not an illusion. This is a reality. Now, in order for this reality to become more, let's say, valuable, that makes sense to our existence now, there's a couple of things we need to consider. First of all, we would need to understand why we're here, so our life can make sense and we can do what we came to do in this lifetime, and live a happy life by doing what we came here to do. By happy life, I mean being fulfilled and realized with our mission in life. Not necessarily that we're going to be smiling all the time, because life is a roller coaster, right? And for that, obviously, we need to go inside. We need to consider who we are and learn to see what really is calling us from the heart and what is not. We need to question ourselves enough to let go of all that we learn to be, and believe that belief of who we think we are needs to go down to the ground in order for us to, like the phoenix, come out from the ashes with a new perception of our truth in this reality. So from our human perspective, this life is not an illusion. We just need to find out what to do with it and how to really make sense of it, enjoy it, live it, and learn. Mainly learn. That's, I would think, the main purpose of coming into the physical realm is learning so much, learning to wake up. And again, I would like to contemplate with you or consider some perspectives. Okay? Yes, from a different perspective, higher perspective, this is an illusion. You know, if you just follow the life of Buddha and how he found enlightenment by realizing that this separation that we have right now is a total illusion, it is an illusion. So if he came to that realization, I'm sure that when we arrive to that point, we're going to understand completely. But meanwhile, while we walk in this arduous path of waking up, we need to work on ourselves to realize. I mean, everybody's talking in this spiritual realm, open mind spiritual realm. I'm not talking about religion, that we are all one. I mean, quantum physics has proved it somehow, and we have this idea that we're all one, but we are holding it in our head. We are not living in life. Humanity is not living as if we were all one, because otherwise war would be over. We would learn how to live in communities and respect each other and care for each other. That's not what's really happening. So we have the idea. It's good to start at least with the idea. It's like when you want to build a building or a house, you start with the idea, and then you have to work through every little detail to build it up. Well, we need to work in every little detail in ourselves, in our corners of our consciousness, to get to the point of building up and realizing that fact that we're all one. I've experienced it like flashes in different little moments, but I cannot say I live with that realization every single moment in my life. I still feel the separateness. Hopefully, by working internally with that feeling and the experience, maybe one day I'll get to realize in my physical body that sense and vibrate that consciousness, not as a theory or as an idea, but as a fact. It's very different. The idea is awareness, the fact is consciousness. And from the fact to the consciousness, or from awareness to consciousness, you got to walk from A to Z. And then in Z, we do it unconsciously because it's already part of our system, and we are totally vibrating at that level of consciousness. No effort will come by then. It's like learning to drive a bicycle at first, or learning to walk. It takes us like 3 years or more to learn to walk sort of with little stability. And so that is just a reflection of how much we need to work. We can have the idea, but we need to realize it by doing the process, whatever process we choose to go through. And so let's consider life from these various perspectives. From the physical realm, it's not an illusion. From the spiritual realm, this is an illusion. Okay? So what are we doing with our lives? What's the purpose of living if it's an illusion after all for something that's more eternal? There must be a purpose. There must be a reason. And only you can find that reason for yourself. Nobody else can do it. No one else can find the reason why you exist except yourself. And I hope this sort of contemplation or this idea of understanding illusion from different perspectives can help you in your path to contemplate a little more your life and break down the beliefs that are not really resonating with the person you or the spirit in the body that you are living now. And so, what else can I say? I think the idea is pretty clear. I hope I've made it clear. And I invite you to participate in the blog, awakening.goypaz.com, and share your ideas, your thoughts about what I'm sharing, as feedback for other people that will visit the blog and that can really learn from the experiences of other people as well. Thank you very much for your time in watching this video, and we'll be in contact soon. Thanks.